Hey guys, so it's HVE Gaming here. I got another Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3 gameplay for you on the map Interchange gameplay Domination. I'm running around with the Type 95 rapid fire, no red dot, just the iron sights. I was trying something, and I'll explain that in just a brief moment. The rest of my class is Sleight of Hand Pro, Assassin's Pro, Marksman, not Pro, but I don't really care to pro that. I mean, the pro perk isn't that big of a deal to me. I don't snipe all that much, if ever. With the Predator missile, Reaper, and an AC-130. I guess we'll go back to the red dots situation. I know y'all screaming about it. The Type 95 has horrendous scopes, is what I heard from somebody on YouTube, which I totally understand that, and get blown up, Devin. Stop camping, kid, Jesus. But the Type does have pretty bad sights. They are not the best. I'd have to say the HCR probably has the best iron sights to me. They're nice and open. Everything else is kind of small and narrow and real closed up, and it's hard for me to aim down the iron sights. But I wanted to try something, and in Modern Warfare 2, when you had a iron sight versus red dot, to see which one would pull up faster from sprint, iron sight would win all the time. That's why they now have the perk Quick Draw and Quick Draw Pro to pull your sights up faster, even if you have a red dot. But I was wanting to test it out. I have Quick Draw Pro on my perks between iron sights and red dots, see if it's still the same. I'm still figuring it out, still determining. But with the gameplay, I started to like the fact that I had impact on my sight. I was able to shoot through a few things that I wouldn't normally shoot through. You'll notice me spray a lot more just to kind of get the first shot, and just in case they were hiding behind some crate or something that maybe I could shoot through, I would just fire just to fire. And with impact, that's real nice. And if I had the red dot and the rapid fire, maybe I wouldn't get that impact kill. Where with the ACR, I sometimes run impact, and it's just brutal, and I love it. But at this point, you'll notice that we just lost C. What I'll explain here is in Domination, spawns are a big deal. In public matches, spawns switch throughout the game multiple of the times, and you can't really do anything about it. But when you have a little bit of teamwork, you can control the spawns and force one team to continue to spawn in one area as long as you don't break that safe zone, is what we'll call it. As you can see, they had a flag, and that was the only flag they had, so they continued to spawn there, and I was just sitting behind back truck there and just picking them off as they spawned, basically. You can do that the entire game, and they will just continue to spawn there until something changes, where one of your teammates go past that safe zone, forces them to spawn at a different location, be it C at our point there. At that point, I was running around for a second because I needed a new gun, so I picked up an iron-sighted Type 95 with a silencer. I was like, oh, come on, I could have had anything better. And it's actually not that bad with the silencer. I was fairly impressed. I never used a silencer. I felt like in Modern Warfare 3, silencers are pretty much given for any gun, and it's not going to hurt you that much. I mean, the P90 silenced, the ACR silenced, the little squirt gun silenced, maybe your Scorpion is silenced. There's a lot of guns that continue to be silenced in this game that still can get some good kills. I liked at the end there, I continued firing as soon as I spawned it. I was still up in the 30 in my mind for a second. I don't know, I just think my trigger finger kept on going. And at this point you'll see, like, I just look and I kind of spray just in case somebody's there. And normally if somebody's there, it'll give me a hit marker, or I can locate them real quick and bring my core strafe and maybe get a bullet or two into them. because that is actually possible in this game. You don't know that. Like most modern or most multiplayer games. But at this point, we still have them forced down in A. I wanted to position and show you a different location here. Where I was, we'll just call that back truck. Here we'll call hallway. And over to that far right side there, we'll just say that side. And then they're spawning at A. So at this point, I'm basically camping out that hallway because they're spawning on literally just on the other side of that hallway. So they can go straight, or they can go right, or they can go left. But no matter what, it's going to bring them back to this point. So I was just sitting there, and as they were coming out of the hallway, I would just pick them off. Cat, 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 cat. As long as you don't break that barrier. If you look down the hall, they're not going to spawn there. But if you just stay right outside the hall, like where I was, and don't go past like that, we'll call that middle area, like under the interstate, that middle area. Don't go past that middle area, and they'll continue to spawn at A. And you can just raid them all day long, or until your guns run out, or your bullets run out. I don't care. But at this point, I'm trying to get back over to somewhere I'm comfortable, where I can kind of sit and watch, but I get raped by some dude to the right. Yeah, that was totally inappropriate. There goes my PG rating. I am sorry, kids. Under 13. But at this point at side, this is a good spot. I like this spot here because you can see right there where I'm pointing, and then to the left as well. And you got those barriers that can kind of block you. And at this position here, point in the game, I'm just kind of chilling behind this pillar here. And they're just spawning on that other side, and they're just simply just going to walk around, and I can just cap them all day long. And I get a Reaper. I personally like. I wasn't sure what speed was appropriate when speeding up. I didn't want to be too fast or not fast enough. And the audio sounded weird. But I did this one, and I just felt like it was perfect. I was just like, all right, we'll just live with this for all of them. And so this guy's voice is all blacked out. But at this point, you see some of them start to run into the spawn, and that's going to force them to spawn on an opposite side. And I get my AC-130 before I die, which makes me happy. And in the game, in a pretty good streak. The AC-130 is, I don't know, I gotta get used to it. There is definitely a certain timing between all the guns. And the first AC-130 actually had it kind of down, and you can see that I was flipping right as I was flipping, the guns were being ready. This is the best way you can play an AC-130. But the second one I didn't really get that same kind of flow. We're coming to the end of this. I will let you watch of it and have a grand old time as I get my totally mad stuff. I don't know. Have a great day. Thank you for watching. Hope you liked it. Had any questions, hit me down below. Have a great day.
Securing C. C secure. Friendly Predator missile inbound. Securing Bravo. Heads up, enemy UAV spotted.